just a little bit away from first pitch and getting the start. Tyler Glasnow. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Glasnow ready and deals. That one lifted to left. 2 down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Gathers and throws to first. Machado out on the play. And that is that. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. It's Major. Back here.
This one today.
Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike. Righty to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Bogarts hauls it in, and there's one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Gavin Lux at the plate now. That's ball 1. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The pitch. Stays alive. Another 1-2. And that's outside. The throw to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And delivers outside. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Two outs. Popped up. Bogarts under this one. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis.
Glass now, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now here is this one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Yeah, the batter now, Jake Cronenworth, collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. And the 0-1. And there's a ball.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
That one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
The left fielder, number 10.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar measures 6 feet even, hitting 7th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And it's fouled away.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
1 ball,
way
1
outside,
strike.
and now it's even 1-1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In LA, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. King back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval. Oh, that drilled him. Safe at first, and that'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now it's Max Muncy. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's too high.
0-1, no strike.
And that is in for a strike. And a count 1-1. The Padres up by a run, bottom half of inning number 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
First and second, no outs. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Trying to bunt his way on. Scoops it up barehanded. See? Good effort, but now the bases are loaded.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
You gotta live it up. Yes, my red time with your red dress. We ain't even planning for rematch, you know. Everybody looking like
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Homered last night, added another hit as well. On the ground to third. On to Bogarts. To first, not in time. And a run scores. Two on, one out. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-1. Not in time. He's safe.
What if they were looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle? First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One down. Here's Jason Hayward.
That's a
Ball
ball.
1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Two on, one out. Wouldn't
2
chase
balls,
that
no
time.
strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And here it comes.
Ball.
Chris with that
Play ball,
distraction
1 strike.
and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Outman at third. Hernandez at first. One gone. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Mookie to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
You have to be careful throwing and breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Base hit. One run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So bases loaded with one away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Ground ball could be two. Goes to second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 1. Top half of the third inning, and now the DH, Tucupita Marcano.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Jose Azocar, the next up for the Padres.
Jose Azocar.
Bunt attempt, popped up. Muncy flashes the leather on the running catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Fought off foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Over to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and they still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitch.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Reached on an infield single his first time. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Freeman stands at second with no outs. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Machado drifts towards it. Hooks it away for the out.
Baseman number 13,
Max Muncy at the dish. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Profar sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Batter now will be Will Smith. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. And there's a rocket into the outfield. fields at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Everything came together for him. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
1-0.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That one out against the fence. Around third. He's also in to score, and they lead by 4.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. That one not close. And that's ball 2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Man at second. Hard ground ball, base now. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. One run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 7-1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to have. So many for him as a pitcher. I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
This one trailed to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 9-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Base is empty with 2 away. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yep,
That's
that ball went
outside, and that's ball 1. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And Freddie Freeman with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper at the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Freddie Freeman.
Ball.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Freeman hits it in the air. Tatis after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Padres 1.